use different kinds of chemicals all the time to clean the bathrooms and just the store floor and just general cleaning around the entire store. I found out that I was pregnant in the fall of 2013. I then, as soon as I found out, I reached out to my manager and let them know that I was pregnant and if there was anything they can do to lighten up my duties and just basically give me any sort of accommodations. They then directed me to a place that they have in the back of the store, which is called a career preference change, where you go into the computer and change your job title, which would make, which they would go in and switch it so you can do lighter duties or anything like that. So I did that, and with no response from anybody from management, so I continued to do my job as a maintenance associate, where I would start to feel very sick and lightheaded and dizzy because of the chemicals that I was using. So, which I landed in the hospital multiple times because of this. Actually, one time I was on my way to work and I actually passed out at the bus stop. When I got to the hospital from that, the doctor asked me what kind of work did I do. And I let him know, I'm a maintenance associate where I use these kind of chemicals and everything. He said, no, this is exactly what's causing you to end up in here. This is your third or fourth time being here, and this is that you need to tell them to give you lighter duties. And so once again, I went to management and asked them for accommodation. Anytime that they were short-staffed or anything, I would be able to work the register. But that was only if they needed me to. So I basically went back and forth. They were giving me the runaround with a lot of different things and just telling me to go do a career preference, which I did multiple times, and nothing from them. They knew that I could be a cashier because I've done it for them whenever they were shorthanded and I would ask to be accommodated, and nothing happened, even though they were hiring on more cashiers to do the job instead of just giving me the accommodation that I needed for the time being. So I just kept pushing through, getting sicker and sicker as time went on, because I was so scared to lose my job. I was the sole breadwinner of my household. My husband wasn't working at the time, and we had 2 small children. So this job was really important to me at the time. So as I got sicker and sicker going to work every day, I began to start to have to call out and let them know. Every time I called out, I would speak to a manager and let them know that, hey, I'm feeling really ill today. I just can't make it today. And they would inform me, okay, it's fine. Just, take your time or whatever. So after calling out a few times, I received a letter that they were telling me that they were terminating my employment with Walmart due to my absences. But it was a complete shock to me because I had spoke to someone every time and they let me know that it was okay, they understood. So at that point, I didn't know what to do. I basically felt like I was, choosing between a healthy baby and a paycheck. And that was something that I feel like no woman should have to do. Absolutely not. Thankfully, there was a supervisor of mine who got me in touch with A Better Balance in the National Women's Center. And I was, at that point when I met them, I completely felt like there was nothing that I can do, and they actually gave me a lot of help and resources and everything, and I felt so blessed to actually have this help from them. Not a lot of people get this legal help for free, and it definitely gave me a feeling of like I have a voice and there is something that I can do to help not only myself but all women who are in this position. It's a horrible position to be in, and I wish this on no one. So I'm here sharing my story today because we need to clear federal law that will protect women like me so they can get the help they need immediately and continue earning a paycheck for their families and just everything that they need, especially being as a pregnant woman, like insurance and everything of that nature. I was forced to choose between a paycheck and a healthy baby. That was something that I definitely didn't want to do. I felt like it was forced on me. Congress should definitely pass this Workers' Fairness Act as soon as possible. Thank you.